And ladies and gentlemen, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV extraordinaire, coming to you today to show you the all-new 2019, this is the Vista 27PE by Winnebago. This is quite the RV. If you're looking for something that's under 30 feet, but has a nice bed, actually this could sleep up to 7 or 8 people, this may be the coach for you. So for more information on this particular camper or any others, be sure before you buy, you see the Air Force guy. So let's get on to this camper. Okay, so this is the outside, your door side, camping side of your 27PE. As you can see, a nice large awning. That's a power awning. That's adjustable, so you know if it's raining, you can go ahead and slope it a little bit. Get the rain to come off the top, but notice you have the TV on the outside, and then look at all the storage doors. And let me show you what the storage looks like. So this is the rear compartment, and this goes about 3/4 of the way across, and you do have a light in here. Makes it easy for you to see, you're able to see what's in here. Looking down the coach, the next one's going to be for your LP bottle. Then of course you're going to have a couple small little cubbies for you. And then the larger one, which is going to be under here. Now the cool thing they do with this, you notice you have 2 doors to get into this area, but it goes all the way across. And so you have access to it on the other side. It's lit in here. I mean, you've got some nice space. But now also notice that they're going to give you an outlet that's up out of the way. So if you want to plug in something else, you have a way of taking it out through here, so you don't have to leave your cargo door open. So you know, if you have something you want to cook with, coffee maker, whatever, you're able to do that. Now on the awning, what you're going to notice is that they put the LED light strip in the tube. Now the benefit there is that you could angle it to whatever direction you want to give you the effect that you're looking for. Let's go look at the off-door side. Now down the off-door side of your camper, this is where you're going to notice, this is where you fill up your fuel tank, which is towards the back. Generator is going to be the first door here. You have nice storage because you have a bed slide here, but the way they set up the bed slide, you actually have storage outside right here. And then this will be where your electrical cord and additional, you can put a few things in here. You can see one of the holding tanks right there. And of course, this is where you plug your cord in so that when your generator's running, you have power going to the coach. It does not have the automatic switchover. Okay, so now one thing different on this particular coach is the fact that on this side, in this particular cubby, this is your macerator pump, which is for the black tank. Now notice how it's starting in the large tube and it's going to small, and then it's even going to smaller, because that is a macerator pump right there, and that is going to pump the waste over to your other side. And let me show you how that works. So this is your waste area. This is where you're going to be doing all your dumping and everything. Now this might get a little bit confusing because most people tell you that the gray handle is for the gray tank and the black handle is for the black tank. However, and also they'll tell you that, you know, this is the smaller pipe, which is gray, and then this is the bigger pipe, which will be black. But in this instance, it is going to be opposite. But now what they've done here is they've marked it so that hopefully that doesn't confuse you. And hopefully during the show through, somebody explains this to you. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be opening up the valve on the other side. You come over here, you're going to turn on your waste pump here, open this valve here, turn the waste pump off, and that is going to take that macerator, that's going to throw all your black tank stuff over here. When you're done with that, then of course then you open the valve in the back. That'll be your gray tank, which will rinse everything through. So that's how that works. Also notice how easy it is for you to get to your water pump. Nice thing is also, because you're supposed to be checking the screen on an annual basis to make sure it's not clogged up. So that makes it nice and easy for you to get to. Also notice how when they mount this on here, this is mounted and it has some rubber on there to keep it from vibrating, which is a nice little touch. All your low point drains are right in here. It makes it very, very simple. Also, you can see that you have your whole house water filtration system. You hook your cable up in this area. This is where you'll winterize your coach. all nice and neatly tucked in here. And this being the rotocast plastic, what you're able to do with that is it makes it easy for you to clean up. So this is your waste area. So now this is the front of the coach. Now, all motorhomes are not made the same. Winnebago is adhering this windshield to steel. I'll go over that when we get inside. But if you're looking at purchasing a motorhome, open up the front where the engine compartment is and take a look in here. And what you're going to notice in the Winnebago is what you don't see. I'm just going to pan through here. And what you don't see in here, you don't see any plywood. You don't see any spray foam insulation. All you're going to see is the components, but everything else is steel. Cold, hard steel. You can see how they put everything in here quite neatly. So that is one of the major differences with Winnebago, is the fact that you have steel up there, you're not having any wood. So let's go on over to the door side and go on inside. Now, something else to consider when you're looking at the motorhome is check the screen door. How sturdy is the screen door of the motorhome you're looking at? Look at this particular one. I mean, I am pulling this motorhome, shaking the heck out of it. It's not going anywhere. Winnebago actually builds this screen. Now, the other thing that they do, some motorhomes do, is they'll put a screen to block out the window on the inside of the coach. And that way there you got to put it away every time you want to go in and out of the coach. What does Winnebago do? Very simple. They attach it to the screen door. The benefit there, it's on the screen door. It's not in your way if you want to go enter or exit your motorhome. So these are just little things that make a big difference. So let's show you a couple other things. So next, as you're coming in the door, of course, you're going to notice you have two steps, and they're sturdy steps. But there's this other nice thing they do. They put your batteries for both the coach and the engine right under this floor. It makes it very easy for you to get to. Also, your battery disconnect is right here inside the door. Easy to get to. Your step switch, your awning controls, and then, of course, your breakers and fuses. Also, notice how everything is marked. They do a phenomenal job on that. So let's get in and take a look and see what we've got inside here. Just going to pan through here real quick, give you kind of just a preview of the floor plan. Nice lighting, nice cabinets. So let's start up in the front. Now up in the front there, the cool thing is the fact that they have this bed above here. So this Class A can almost be like a Class C in essence, but you keep it out of the way. Then all you're going to do is you come in the door right here. This is where your one place is. So this is where you'll check all your levels, put your slides out, turn your water heater on, your water pump, your AC, the furnace. Everything is in one place, as well as operating the bed. So then all you're going to do is turn the key on, we push the button, and the bed's going to come down. Now notice how you don't have to move the chairs or anything. Now they do have a ladder that goes with this that you can use, or if you want it, if you're pretty agile, you can just jump on the dinette booth to get up onto the bed. Up at the top there, you're going to see they're going to have lights. So these have just little levers for them to turn on, and little cubbies where they can put things. Everything is quite nice the way that they figured these things out. You're not going to roll off into the windshield because they have that little screen right there. So that is how easy it is to put that bed down. And it does have the little safety seat belt there. So when it's up, you're able to lock it in place as an added safety measure. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, Paul, what happens if I have it down and I can't get it back up? They make it real simple. Right here is a panel. This panel comes off. They give you a tool. The motor is right there, and you're able to crank this thing right back up into position. So up in the front here, what you're going to notice, of course, you have a nice big shade in the front. Nice thing with that MCD roller shade, when you're camping, that's your privacy shade, but as you drive down the road, it'll only come down so far as the sunshade. Then what you have is you have the screen. So you go ahead and pull the screen down. You can use that while you're driving to block some sun. But then for privacy, you can see you pull the curtain across. And up in the front here for these seats, both of these seats swivel and turn around, and there is a table I'll show you in a little bit that goes right there. I just want to make sure we're able to see what we've got in here. Of course, your backup camera, your leveling jacks, all your standard stuff that you're going to have for your motorhome. Now this does also have a battery boost, and I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. This little switch right here, what that does for you is in the event that you need to start your engine, but the engine battery is not working, you can use your coach batteries, and that'll jump the engine batteries. Over here on the passenger seat, of course, this thing flips over. You have access to, now it's going to be like a little table for you when you're going down the road, and then you can see that you have some 12-volt plugs right there for you, as well as you have a 110 outlet over here on the wall. Just get that curtain out of the way, and you can see you have a 110 outlet, and then there's a map light switch there, so if you want to have some light, you have the switch for that. So that is up in the front. Let me show you how that table works. Okay, so this is what it would look like with the table. Nice thing with this table up here is the fact that what you can do is, you can see they have two different settings, so you can put it in the middle or you can offset it. By offsetting it, then that gives you room to get into the chair. Now, let me just go ahead and sit down in this chair, kind of give you a different vantage point of the motorhome. So you see we're under 30 feet. It's actually 28 foot 8 inches. You have a nice dinette booth there. TV is directly across from the sofa. Ducted AC in here. You have a couple different vent fans, one over there by the stovetop and then one in the bathroom. And then, I don't know if this is going to show up. Let's take a look and see. But nice thing with Winnebago is they give you all the specs are listed here. By the way, I'll have all this information listed down below. And then, of course, they also give you the MSRP on this particular one. And then, of course, this is going to be all your standard features, warranties, and the like. All right there. Makes it very, very simple. You can see the cabinets. These ones, we have the maple cabinets in this particular one. Hardwood. Now, with the way that Winnebago makes their motorhomes, the windshield is adhered to steel, just like in a car. So your A-pillars, which are running up the sides on either side, that's steel, as well as it comes across the roof, and then it comes here, so that this is actually attached to steel. That's an actual steel structure in there. It's not a steel plate put in the wall. It's actually steel beam coming down. Your seats are bolted into steel, not into wood. So that's something different with Winnebago. Now let me show you something with these cabinets, because Winnebago does not need cabinets for structural integrity, whereas a lot of other motorhomes do. But I want to show you the difference with this this cabinet here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now do yourself a favor. Do not try this at home if in fact you have another brand of motorhome, because it will not work. Well, there's a chance it won't work. But Winnebago, 70 to 80% of what's on this motorhome is actually made by Winnebago. So these cabinets, it is actual wood core that you're using here. They're glue, it's glued and screwed, and when they screw it into the wall or the roof, they're putting it into steel plates. So what we're able to do is, these things, I'm going to be right in the middle here. Now I'm 170 pounds. I'm 170 pounds. The benefit there is these cabinets are not coming off of the walls. You'll notice you have metal struts holding the doors up. So that is another major difference with Winnebago over the competition. As we move back into the kitchen area, you can notice you have good counter space, nice windows, outlet for your coffee maker, toaster, whatever. This one's going to have an oven as well as your microwave. And good storage. Another thing you want to check when you're looking at motorhomes is look at the drawers. Are they wood on all four sides? On top of that, when you look in the back there, is it attached to metal or is it attached with plastic? Some motorhomes, what they're doing, manufacturers, they're using plastic in the back of those, a way to cut costs. So those are some things to think about. Now you might say, well, Paul, where are you storing the ladder for the bunk bed? And it's stored nice and neatly in this cubby. You also have some hooks in there. You can hang some things in there if you need to. course, this is going to have the Norcold, standard Norcold refrigerator. And of course, here, this is going to be your pantry. Nice and deep, gives you some good storage. Able to get to that. And then of course, back here, you're going to have a couple of drawers. And again, these drawers are nice, deep, and wide, as you can see. Above that, what you're going to have is you're going to have the storage. So you can hang your clothes and so forth. This is where the table would go ahead and attach. You have for the leg as well as the table that was up front. And then you can see that your bed here, they give you 2 pillows. You're going to have drawers down below the bed there. You're going to have outlets on either side of the bed. Now this is a king bed, and you still have room on either side. You have cubbies and so forth, and nice cabin space above it. And look at the windows that you have in the bedroom. TV is back in the bedroom area for your viewing pleasure. And then you can see that the curtain here pulls around for privacy in the event that you had people. But then you also have a pocket door that comes across. So if you if you had company and you were, just wanted to block off the front, what you're able to do is pull the doors across and you'd be able to have some privacy for your area. Now the bathroom, quite a nice bathroom back here. Nice thing that what they do is they put the towel holder on the door. You've got the vent fan. The nice thing with these vent fans, ladies and gentlemen, I know people like those big vents, the fantastic vent fans, but with this type of a vent, you do not need to have a window or door open. So remember that. Good size shower, and that has that special door on it so that as it's closing, or as it's closing, it's able to it wipes it so you don't need to worry about it. And it's a good size shower with the surround, and of course the skylight. You have a heat vent as well as AC duct in the bathroom. They already have the toilet paper holder in here for you. Nice little drawer over this side. And they're doing little things, nice little corner cabinet, since you just have the mirror on the wall there. So this is the bathroom in the unit. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 27PE Vista by Winnebago. For more information on this camper or any others, be sure that you reach out to Paul the Air Force Guy, and make sure you do that before you buy. Make sure you see the Air Force Guy. So any additional questions, comments, put them down below. If there's a particular product that you'd like me to do a preview on, or if there's a particular system that is in an RV, and if I have it here, I'll do my best to go ahead and do that. Follow my vlogs on Sunday evening after 6 p.m. Every other Saturday, I will be giving away something, and those will be getting better as we move forward. But I appreciate you watching, and we'll be coming back at you again soon. Take care.